Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda Multiplayer. Today I'm going to bring you another episode where we use a basic person with basic gear. It's time for the Avenger to shine. Now this class is kind of a weapons unit. That's how I've got them set up. I've got armoured compartments and power cell capacity. And all this you can pretty much unlock with recruit packs. I've got these here, level 2 consumables. You get them out of what they call expert packs in this game. I can't remember. I've been jumping between advanced packs. I've been jumping between games. So before we ready up, Avenger with stock and targeting system, incendiary rounds, assault rifle amp. This is now throw. It's powered to escape, but you can still detonate. Barricade is going to be our main focus here. Power cells because we use it more often. I mean, to be fair, rank 4 is down to preference. Rank 5, weapon feedback. This always works. And funnily enough, people don't actually have to be taking cover behind it. And this is from my personal experience because I get support points constantly with this barricade, and I think anyone who's behind it gets the bonus. They don't actually have to be using the barricade as cover. They can I could put it at the front of like a defense point, and people in the back, few covers back, can still benefit from this. At least that's how I think that's how it works. I may be wrong. I'm not educated, so as well. But we're going to be definitely using it, and we're going to be using the weapon buff. So 15% extra weapon damage, excellent, especially for people like us who are using the Avenger. Electrical defense. I mean, both of these are good options, but I like electrical defense because 1, it primes, and 2, if the addies and wraiths come in, it fucking stops them in their tracks, staggers them, and you can hear. If you've got good hearing, you'll be solid. Energy drain. Fantastic ability. One with recharge speed, radius, and team drain. All about that support. This is a good setup for if you've got, if you're playing on platinum. Obviously, you'd probably use a better weapon, but if you're on platinum and you're bunkering down together, this is definitely a good setup to have. The barricade to give everyone weapon buff. You constantly hitting the team energy drain. Wipe it. Group of enemies lose their shields. A group of us gains ours. Excellent stuff. Weapons training. Now you can go either or, but I went with power damage because what little energy drain does, we can boost that. Same with the barricades, electric charge. I honestly, as a rule of thumb, I prefer power the 20% on power and melee over the meager 8% that you get on weapon damage. But it's entirely up to you. Headshot damage and spare weapon damage. I mean, that's headshot damage. It's more damage, and weapon damage. Pretty simple. Tech armor. Go with damage resistance, and melee damage after being hit, and power restoration and defense after being hit. I mean, to be fair, I think either one of these is decent, but maybe shield feedback might be better if you're not planning on spamming energy drain. God damn it, they left. You know what? Fuck it. We'll ready up. We'll ready up and we'll start anyway. Fuck it. God damn! No, not fucking. Random. Right, whatever. I mean, to be fair, Firebase 0. Actually, you know what? I will set it to Firebase 0. Firebase 0 might be one of the better maps to try to do this setup on. Then again, I've already done one of my more recent videos was on Firebase 0. Okay, we'll go with, what's the daily today? Sandstorm. That's probably the worst one for this setup. I want this kind of type of enemy. Okay, outlaw will be a pain actually, but whatever. But you want something where you got a lot of corridors, or areas where enemies are walking towards you. So with that, I would suggest 0 or maybe derelict. yeah, I can go with Derelict. Great match. Okay, let's try this. So we're going to go with Assault Rifle Amp 2, and we're going to go with Incendiary Ammo because we're going to be against armoured targets. Incendiary Ammo, it's pretty decent against most enemy types. I'd recommend maybe Disruptor rounds because that will prime whether or not they have shields. I have trouble priming stuff with Incendiary Ammo when they still have their shields up. So armored compartments. I mean, this is so we have an extra spare ammo, an extra barricade. You know, especially decent with like stuff like the Hurricane or anything that has like a very low spare ammo capacity. I'd also recommend, you know, Stronghold package. Oh, then again, or anything that would boost our damage overall, like headshot damages or whatnot. In fact, you know what? We'll go with headshot damage. The more headshot damage, the more better, right? Right? Okay, good. Okay, we're ready up. We're ready up this time. This is the gameplay is going to start now. Oh shit, people actually joined. I actually looked down at my phone, expecting to look up and seeing a loading screen, and then it's, yeah. This will be interesting. So, what have we got here? We've got a Turian soldier using the Savoa, which is a pretty good weapon. Carnifex, Sarned, and Piranha. This guy trying to be an N7 destroyer. I barely need any of that shit. So we've got 4 of these fuckers to play around with. Obviously, when you lose your shields, that's when you pop the energy drain. You can also use it to detonate stuff, but I think I'd rather use my throw as a detonator and the energy drain as a utility. Because they ain't going to do much against armored targets, though, sadly. Oh, look at that. Guy got staggered, we fuck him up. Easy peasy, Japanese. Guy's on fire, hit with front. Oh, no, never mind, he's not on fire. I thought it was. Let's see, the anarchists, the anarchists' tech armor kind of threw me off there. Oh well.
Enemies headed your way. Clear this position. Find cover.
Unfortunately, the area energy drain, the auxiliary drain, can't detonate multiple targets. Unfortunately, I wish it could, but for whatever reason, like tech powers can't like do AOE combo. Oh my god. Take that fucking shield back, thank you. And obviously this, you know, flat cannon Krogans are going to be the biggest obstacle for you when it comes to using the barricade. Unless they miss.
Get cover! Shields down!
God. Look at that. Full shields just from one fucking energy drain on one enemy.
Down!
And we're not even like expecting to like full thing. But that's because, actually, because we got that passive where when we get hit, it makes our restoration powers a lot more effective. So, obviously we get hit, use energy drain, we actually get more shields back. It's very nice, very handy.
Sources say key data is scattered around this area. Find and recover that data. Hydra on field!
Come on, kabooms, you can come and help us. Very nice. That even staggers these fucking idiots.
Data received. Loud and clear.
There you go. Definitely get behind detonating that guy's overload though.
Ammo's dry!
There we go. So make sure you keep that energy drain ready for when you make mistakes. 'Cause everyone is entitled to making mistakes.
Enemies down. Keep your guard up.
So I will admit, I think the incendiary rounds doing most of the work, and so is the headshot damage. But
Enemies incoming.
when you don't have unlocks, and obviously the gear bonus is subject to, you know, what they sell that week. Jesus Christ, Mr. Surveyor. Wow, look at that skill.
Find cover!
That wasn't me, was it? I look like another Cobra missile, but nothing got killed by a Cobra then, so I'm kind of like hesitant to complain about that.
I'm reading a flat line.
Yeah, I'll take that back, thank you very much.
Teammate injured.
Are you I dying first? Interesting. Fucking hell, we're 5 already? That doesn't seem right. Seems awfully quick. It's been more than 5 seconds. Why hasn't he shot a fucking Cobra yet? The barricade is... I'm going to stay up so long with a Hydra nearby because they usually just trample over it. Look at that. Who needs a Cobra missile? Okay, I finally find the enemy and I hit the energy drain button and nothing happens. There we go, that's what we need, more of that. And to be fair, the build that I showed you, oh, I am showing you, it's more of a defensive build, and if you've seen any of my other multiplayer videos, you know that I'm more of an aggressive player. But this is definitely something that's a bit more easier to use. It's more reserved, you know, as long as you can know what's going on around you, you can hold the line, keep your defenses about you. And on Platinum with like a decent weapon, you know, this setup is pretty reliable. Look at this, I'm just holding everything behind up here. Holding the line for as long as possible. Reloading the same gun over and over again whilst nobody is going for the objective. What the fuck? Why am I even here? Okay, that's bad stuff. Luckily for us, even though we don't have cloak, we have a secondary feature with our barricade. Give ourselves cover. Because some of these objectives are a bit... Look at that, even backlash. We've got biotic cover, we've got combat cover. We're doing good here. We're doing good. And next objective is in the basement. Go figure. Oh fuck! Oh wait, no, that's not a teammate. That's actually an enemy pariah. Off you go! Good lord! Thank God there's cover in this game. Otherwise, I would die. See, the most he's killing is my fucking eyesight. It's like, oh, there's a guy shooting a lot of enemies. I best blind him with my explosive shots. Then again, I like the Savoa. It's a good weapon. It's probably not the best idea, but I'm going to hold the line at extraction. Got support points from somewhere, I don't know how. Maybe merely casting the fucking hell. So yeah, Krogans will be the biggest issue here when it comes to using a barricade, because they have the uncanny ability to like perfectly synchronize their flat cannons, because as soon as you like recover or get back into cover, they shoot one off again, especially if it's like at range.
Lost shields.
And, you know, who gives a shit about having... Oh, okay, there's two of them as well.
Heads down.
Just hold the line. As much as I can.
Lost shields.
Of course, enemies can punch through cover and use their energy drains on them. So can I, for that matter.
Mission complete. Full.
So yeah, Krogan's kind of ruin your day, but against everything else, pretty good. Oh, I guess observers can shoot down at you, but yeah, human Sentinel spec towards barrier and weapon bonuses and all that stuff. Like I said, very defensive. Not my style, but definitely proven to work. I guess one more look at the build before we call it an episode. Throw at one, barricade, boom boom, maybe change it up to duration, but I kind of like having the 4 power cells, to be honest. Energy drain. This seems to work just fine. I mean, you can get the primer, but it's not my thing. At least not on this class. Power, the passive. These two are the important ones, but as for the rank 4, it's up to you. Tech armor. If you're using heavy weapons, maybe go with this. If you're using a bouncy high spread weapon, maybe go with this. Or if you're not using the barricade that much, you know, accuracy while it's moving. Very good, very good. Like I said, it all depends. It all depends on what you've got set up and how you want to play. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.